Hey guys, welcome back to the Volley. It's your girl Valerie, and I hope you guys are doing well today. We got some mess to discuss per usual, y'all. But before we do, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for good edges, okay? So guys, it's 2025 and Nicki Minaj has still not won a Grammy. One of the most influential, record-breaking, chart-topping female rappers of all time has still yet to win even one single Grammy. And at this point, if I'm being real, I don't believe that she will ever win a Grammy. Okay, I believe the Recording Academy is going to continue to snub Nicki Minaj year after year, and I'm going to break down why I feel this way. Okay, let's get into it. So over the course of Nicki's career, she's been nominated for a Grammy 12 times and hasn't won not one of them. Okay, she was nominated in 2011 for Best New Artist and lost. She was nominated for 3 categories in 2015 and lost all 3 of them to Kendrick Lamar. And you guys remember last year when Nicki was supposed to win the Grammy for Barbie World, and then the Recording Academy snatched it back and gave it to Killer Mike. So the Recording Academy has continuously played in Nicki's face over the years, okay? They won't give her a Grammy, but they will give Grammys to other newer female rappers who are heavily influenced by her, like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and now Doechii. Okay, let's be real. When Cardi B first won her Grammy, when she won for Best Rap Album in 2019 for Invasion of Privacy, making her the first solo female rapper to ever win in that category, instead of Nicki Minaj, that really spoke volumes on how the Recording Academy felt about Nicki Minaj. It was like they were sending her a message, right? And to this day, it's like the Grammys are still trying to humble her by awarding every new female rapper that comes out and gets compared to her or beef with her, they're awarding them with Grammys. And not for nothing, all the girls that are getting close to Nicki, that are, friendly with Nicki, that plays nice with Nicki, they're not getting Grammys. Okay, now that's some tea for another time. You get where I'm going with that. But anyway, why do I feel like the Recording Academy, is so hard up on Nicki Minaj? Why do they have like such a vendetta against her? For me, well, first of all, we got to talk about the history between the Recording Academy and the hip hop genre in general, okay? For years, the rap genre has been underrepresented at the Grammys, especially when it comes to female rap. Okay, for my true hip hop heads, y'all remember how long it took for the Missy Elliott to even get her flowers from the Recording Academy, okay? The Grammys didn't even introduce a rap category until 1989, and they were established in 1959. So it took them 30 years to even acknowledge hip hop or rap as a category worth awarding. And not for nothing, to this day, you have plenty of hip hop artists that are Grammy deserving, that are being put on the back burners for pop artists who may not be as hardworking or deserving or haven't put in as much time, right? It's just kind of the name of the game with the Grammys. They're prioritizing these pop artists over rap artists, okay? And when we do see rap artists win, it's usually the same couple of names that we always see, like Kendrick or Drake or Eminem, right? Meanwhile, female rappers are barely acknowledged unless they're at their absolute peak, like Doechii, right? So it's already hard enough for rappers to be acknowledged by the Grammys, let alone female rappers. But for Nicki, I think it's a little bit deeper than just the Grammys' little genre bias towards hip-hop or even their bias towards female hip-hop. I think it's Nicki's personality and her mouth that is what, has been working against her in this day and age, because she really doesn't come off like a likable person. And her personal relationship with the Grammys hasn't been smooth, to say the least, right? Remember when she called out the Grammys for snubbing her on the Super Bass song? Or when she called them out for blackballing her in 2019? Do y'all also remember in 2023 when the Grammys removed her song Super Freaky Girl from the rap category and put it into the pop category, and Nicki went off on them, right? She called them everything but a child of God. And if those antics wasn't enough, I'll do you guys one better. Do y'all remember when Nicki actually went at the owner of the Recording Academy? Well, the former owner, Ken Ehrlich. Y'all remember when she put him on blast? when she called him out and accused him of cheating her out of a Grammy because she performed Roman Holiday at the Grammys in 2012. And one thing that these vanilla folk up there, these higher ups in the higher up offices, one thing that they don't like is to be called out publicly. And by a black woman at that, child, I feel like Nicki single-handedly ruined her own chances of winning a Grammy just from that stunt that she pulled by calling out the owner, okay? The owner of the Grammys, okay? That was a no-no. And she still didn't stop there, right? She continued to put them on blast year after year. And she even started to allege that the Grammys, were working with other artists like Jay-Z behind the scenes specifically to go against her and to keep her from winning Grammys, right? Now, Nicki has never been afraid to speak up or speak her mind or call people out, right? It's that audacity that we love about her, right? That boldness. But it's that same audacity and that boldness that is a huge factor in why she's never going to win a Grammy, okay? Her blessing is also her curse because if she doesn't want to play by the rules of the game, then she can never win the game, period. That's just how it is. And there is, sort of like a silent code, or there are like these unspoken rules that you have to play by within the music industry, okay? Everything in the industry is all about politics. It's political. It's politicking, and the Grammys are no exception. Industry relationships do matter, and if an artist is not in the Recording Academy's good graces, then their chances of winning the Grammy decreases to like 0, okay? So Nicki and her boldness, her outspokenness, these huge feuds that she has with these huge industry pillars like Roc Nation or Atlantic Records or other artists like the favorites in the industry like the Miley Cyruses or the Taylor Swifts, all of these beefs and feuds that she's had has all worked against her winning the Grammy, okay? I feel like she's burned too many bridges within the industry at this point, and she's definitely spoke out against the Recording Academy one too many times, like way too many times. So I hate to say it, but, she sealed her fate, if she ever hated on the Grammys. So do I think that there's any hope for Nicki to get a Grammy at this point? I highly doubt it. I will never say never, but I highly doubt it because at this point, I just feel like her discography is so amazing. And like if Pink Friday, the Pink Print, the Queen album, Pink Friday 2, and all of the other like singles that she's been putting out, all the other hits that she's put out over the course of her career, if that couldn't get her a Grammy, then what will, right? I just feel like, she's done too much damage. And I feel like the Recording Academy is probably going to have to hire like an undercover Barb or something in order for her to win. And even if she does win, then it'll probably be one of those like lifetime achievement type of awards where, they select one person per year to honor, instead of her winning in like the competitive Grammy categories where she has to win out of all the other nominees, right? I feel like if she does win, it'll be something like that, like a cop out anyway. But, Nicki is a legend, not for nothing. She's an icon. We can't deny that. I don't really think that she needs a Grammy, okay? She's inspired a whole entire generation of female rappers and pop stars, if we're being real, right? She's broken records. She's started trends. She's really helped to push the hip-hop culture forward. And she's already proven that, she's one of the best female rappers to ever do it. So I don't think she really needs a Grammy necessarily to solidify her position in the industry, right? Nor do I feel like she will ever get one, sadly. But that's not because of her legacy, right? It's not because she doesn't deserve a Grammy. I think it's just because, she can't control her emotions, her reactions to things, and her behavior. And, you can't go to the Grammys and tell them off and expect them to award you. It's just not going to happen. She has to open her eyes, right? It's not her music that's the issue. It's not the music that's stopping her from getting the Grammy. It's her attitude. But that was just my opinion, guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Nicki deserves a Grammy? Do you guys think that the Recording Academy is just being biased and they'll just never give her one? Why do you personally think that Nicki hasn't won a Grammy so far? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. As always, I thank you guys for watching and rocking with me up until this point. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.